All right, guys. Now we're going to go to the Myrtle Beach Bowl, 10 o'clock this Monday, December 23rd. We got two of my favorite mascots in all of college football, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers versus the University of Texas San Antonio Roadrunners. Guys, UTSA is favored by 11 in this game, yet over 60% of all people on Bowl Mania going Coastal Carolina. Chase, make sense of this for me. What you got?
Man, I think the easiest way to make sense of it for you, Quinn, is this is a brand game. Everybody knows Coastal Carolina. Not enough people know about UTSA. UTSA has a strong history of defense. However, they just recently moved just a few years ago. I believe it was the CUSA to the American Athletic Conference. If you know anything about the AAC, it is probably the top tier group of five conference that there is from top to bottom. I mean, in the American Athletic, you got Army, Tulane, Navy, Memphis. And those are teams we were talking about that could potentially be a group of five representatives this year. So they've had a tough road. Coastal Carolina in the Sun Belt. Everybody knows Coastal Carolina because of Grayson McCall, Isaiah Likely, all those guys from their really good run, Jamie Chadwell. And I think they've done a good job this year, but I'm going to go with UTSA. They've played a stronger schedule. I think they're more weathered for the storm that'll be Coastal Carolina in this one. I think this will be really fun. However, the Myrtle Beach Bowl, it will be on Coastal Carolina's territory. So I'd like to see how UTSA travels in this one, but I'm going to go the Roadrunners.
Yeah, it's very interesting because we got a lot of data points here that we can look at. We've got the spread, we've got the Bowl Mania, but then ESPN's matchup predictor has a 52% chance for Coastal Carolina to win. So there's a lot of varying data points here. But Chase, I'm going to ride with you. I'm going to go UTSA as well. I just think they're more, they are in a tougher conference, therefore they're more battle tested. You look at Coastal Carolina, they got killed by Georgia Southern a couple of weeks ago, 26-6, lost to Marshall. They did beat App State and Georgia State though in their last 5 or 6 matchups. But I like UTSA in this one. They won 3 out of the last 5 with a narrow loss to Army in their previous game. So I think that speaks volume to them and how they play football. It's going to be UTSA.
Yeah, it looks like we're gonna have a clean sweep on this one, guys. Normally, I like to go Sun Belt, but that's usually when I'm picking them against any conference that isn't the American Conference. Now, when I look at UTSA's schedule, they played a gauntlet of American Conference teams. They had Army on their schedule. They beat Memphis, which I thought was an insanely good win for them this year. They also got East Carolina on their schedule. They played Texas in the non-con. So they didn't take just an easy route in the American this year for UTSA. And it's Chase, you're completely correct. People can remember those coastal teams that were like really good from just a couple of years ago. That's sticking in everyone's memory. I don't know how the elite UTSA teams of the last 5 or 6 years have not been sticking in people's memory, but that is 100% the only reason that people are picking coastal to this degree. Give me UTSA. We're going to clean sweep here of the Myrtle Beach Bowl with the Roadrunners. I've been Quinn, joined by Freddie and Chase, and we're going to call this one quits here at the Myrtle Beach Bowl between Coastal Carolina and UTSA. We're out.